And just turn it over. This seaweed is related to the Nor family out of Japan.
You want to do this right? Like wash your hands?
Is this like carrying eggs super expensive in Japan?
I'm sick, I can't do it.
So just turn it over like so.
From Alaska with a lot of carrying eggs? And then like get like $1 million. That'd be such a smart idea.
Make sure to turn it over completely. And spread it out a little bit. And I left an area over here for you. We have seaweed in the bag here that you can also process yourself. I also put some in the oven.
I'm gonna do that one day.
Nisha asked me to speed up the process to see the final outcome,
It's just sticking to every little piece.
to see what it looks like.
Get rich right from there.
You like seaweed?
What?
Can't understand you, mom. Me? Yeah.
Is it fun?
When you're turning over the seaweed,
Is it fun?
please remember to think good thoughts, not negative thoughts.
Keeps dripping. Is it
Thoughts go into the seaweed is a good idea.
okay? Keeps dripping.
I'll do supposed to rip it.
No, like it's dripping by itself when I pick it up.
You have to pick it up lately. You have to be
Question. How often do you guys do this for?
every
Once a year, if the seaweed grows.
Trying to open this up.
Are we gonna shred it? Like pull it apart? After
Well, if we had a grinder, we could have. No, it's going to draw. Those are limpets. There are some shells inside the seaweed. Please pull them out. There shouldn't be too many. But tell me when you're done turning all of this over, and we'll get some new seaweed.
That's just.
No, it's not. It's
Let's
a
bunch,
shell.
everyone. Let's bunch it up. Why don't we bunch it up a little bit, okay?
Let's make these guys.
Let's pull it a little closer so you have more room to put out more. You see how there's a lot of room here?
They aren't leeches. They're shells.
Yes.
They aren't leeches, they're shells.
Limpets.
Yeah,
They're called limpets.
So these are limpets, they're sticky.
Yes. Pull this over so we have more room. And what we do is about every hour we turn this over. Usually it's out in the sun. The sun hasn't happened yet, but we're gonna try and keep this here tonight if we can. And when you can, and you're in your rooms, come wash your hands and turn these over. You'll start seeing shrink. It's actually working pretty good in here. I'm kind of surprised. There's some blower of air over here coming down, and it's drying it a little bit. So this is perfect. Couldn't have asked for more than that.
Oh, this is
It's nice. So this is drying a little bit. So I'm very happy with what's going on here. We can almost spray it. Yeah, we could bring it forward. I'll get out of the way so you can work on it a little bit.
When do you think we'll be able to eat?
Well, I've cooked some in the oven for you. You can try.
I don't like seaweed.
That's creepy.
I'll try.
Usually we really don't do that, but to see the final product,
I'm gonna try
it's a little bit.
I've never tried it.
I don't think most of us have.
We don't have enough time.
The seaweed has a lot of, what vitamins do you think is in the seaweed? Can anybody tell me?
Protein.
C.
Protein, yes.
He said vitamin C, so I just...
A lot of minerals, iodine, and calcium, but protein too. So it's a all-around perfect
Having fun
food.
doing nothing.
And our elders in the past, or our ancestors, dried seaweed on their homes and off rocks. And what my aunt did when she was alive here, you know, is she had an old door by her trailer, and she'd bring the door out and she'd put a sheet on the door. And on a sunny day, she would take her seaweed out of the freezer, thaw it out, and dry it
That's
there.
what I did.
And she'd turn it every hour.
In the month of May, my mom or our uncle got seaweed and brought it home. And then we dried it, then we crumbled or took it all to pieces and laid a sheet out on our porch. When it was sunny, and then took all the pieces apart and then laid it on the sheet.
Absolutely.
And they gave it away at a party.
Yes. Oh, And people love and appreciate this. I brought some today for lunch for the staff, and they inhaled it. Yeah.
Hey, spread it out.
Okay, I think we're ready. Here's more seaweed here. If you could take some,
She's gonna bunch it up.
take some. Everybody come over here and get a clump of it and also lay it out. See, what I want to do is group that and keep an area. Let's pull the seaweed up together and close some of these gaps.
Whoa.
Yeah, we have more seaweed here to be put out. Can you bunch it up? Can you bring the seaweed this way so you have space for the sheet?
We have to bunch it up, Jeffrey.
There are a lot of ways to prepare seaweed. You prepare it to your taste. It can be plain as is, the way it is right now. The way I prepared mine with my daughter a few weeks ago is we sprayed it with sugar and clam juice in the sun.
Oh, that's what my uncle did.
You can spray it just with clam juice or without. You can get rid of the sugar. Some people are diabetic and you don't want to add on sugar if they're diabetic. You know, it depends.
Keep it there.
People like, yeah. I stumbled on a new recipe by accident when I was grinding some of this seaweed. A few months ago, I had grind jalapenos and habaneros and froze it in a bag. And the blade that I was using to grind the seaweed had habanero and jalapenos inside the blade, and it mixed with the seaweed. Made a great taste.
Wait, so like the blade was contaminated with this?
It was contaminated with habanero, yeah. Jalapeno, and it tasted just fabulous.
I was just saying. Oh, yeah, I just want to be where.
So yeah, bunch it up. That's good. Oh, are you guys? You can get some seaweed and line out. Here, please. Try and fan it out. The more you kind of open it up, it'll dry a lot quicker. It'll dry. Take more time if it's in thicker clumps. Yeah, it's fascinating. Fascinating product. Do you know that seaweed, black seaweed, is a toothpaste? It's the binding product that keeps the toothpaste together so you can brush your teeth. Nice and neat with this glue all over the place.
So does.
Seaweed is also made with ice cream, so it stays together and binds with the calcium and the cream. So how many people eat and love ice cream? Seaweed's in it.
And
It's
swans.
used for
What?
medicine, it's
So
used
seaweed
for
eat
medical
ice cream?
surgeries.
I know.
But you don't like seaweed.
I know. I don't taste the seaweed, that's why.
I was kidding. Toothpaste.
I know.
I don't think it's.
I don't swallow it.
Like seaweed.
I don't, if I taste the seaweed, I won't eat it. If I don't taste the
Are you the
seaweed,
food
I'll eat it.
person?
Yeah, I take it. I take it.
Thank you.
Is there any? If there's any
When-
key moments, I could take.
When the seaweed is growing, you want it green when you're harvesting it in the ocean off the rocks, and only maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 inches. Seaweed grows quite quickly, quite fast, and it's only good that it maybe out of May, maybe 2, 3 weeks. That's it. It's over, gone. So Barb and I really had to plan ahead of time to get this, and we were just really fortunate that Gilbert Fred brought it in from Angoon from one of the seaweed beds.
Is he the leader of the Indian
Who's it
group?
upon? Yes.
I was going to ask you a celebration.
Oh, yeah. A lot of fun, a lot of work.
Why is it looks like writing right here.
Since we had to harvest this seaweed in May, what we did was we froze it. It was put away, and Barb put it in a freezer. And you have to predict when there'll be good weather, some sun or drier anyway. Melt it out, and then start drying it. Once you're done, I think we'll spray it with some clam juice.
Can I spray it, please?
It's gonna make it smell weird.
What, you don't like clam juice?
Personally,
there's still
not
more
really.
room here to put more seaweed. Are we gonna have another group go over there too?
Yes.
Yeah. One more. One more group?
Yeah, one more.
Okay,
Can I
then I'll
spray
save
it?
some room for them.
Can I
Okay.
spray it today?
Oh, not today,
I
tomorrow?
guess seaweed decomposes pretty quick.
Oh, okay.